Yo, what's up everybody? It's Nance here. We're back with another video. Today, I want to discuss investing. Investing is a very valuable talent to have in MLB The Show. Really good for no money spent people. You can make a lot of stubs if you're smart with investing and you really pay attention to how things are working in the market and really cashing out on content releases such as the big collection reward that will be coming out actually, well, today for you guys, but it's actually 6/1 for me, and the collection comes out on 6/3, and we are fully invested and we are ready to go for that set. So I'm going to show you guys what I do for these big sets and how you can really capitalize and make some big stubs. First things first that I recommend doing in this menu here, you want to go ahead and find the MLB The Show 22 schedule. Now, usually for these schedules that they release, usually at the very last day is typically the largest content drop. So anytime that we have those, big collections, anything like that, it's going to be in here and it's going to basically warn you, hey, this is coming up, get ready for it. So usually when that comes out is when prices start to go up a little bit, but actually when this released, prices did not shoot up a lot. I've made big investments in the face of the franchise cards here, and yeah, some of these have been shooting up a little bit, like Acuna, Seager, Chisholm. They're all above quick sell value, and if you're not familiar what quick sell value is, we will be going over that shortly. But a lot of these guys are still close to quick sell value, like Joey Votto, for instance. He's only 900 stubs over quick sell value, which is not a bad investment. Much before they released this schedule, actually right when they did release the schedule, a lot of those cars were still going for quick sell value. So you want to make sure that you're tuning into this schedule right after 6/3 on 6/4 is when you want to hop back in here and take a look again and see what else is coming out and try to plan around that. Same thing again, 5/31, the big Takashi set came out. That is already out, and that is Babe Ruth. Takashi cards are very, very expensive right now. Before this, they weren't as expensive as they are right now. So if you invested in, you're capitalizing on that. So keep an eye on this and try to stay up to date as much as possible. Also, another thing you want to do to keep an eye out on updates and things that are coming out, if you have a Twitter, follow MLB The Show and make sure you have notifications set on for them. If you guys do that, you will get every tweet that they send out. So you'll get a notification when something's supercharged. You'll get a notification when a card drops. You'll get a notification for content that might be planned for the future. They tend to tweet out things that aren't necessarily out yet. They tweet things to get hype going, and it usually takes a few days for that specific piece of content or card to come out. So you want to pay attention to that. I know right now they're debuting pretty much all of the big, oh shoot, what is the set called? They're debuting a lot of these Future Stars cards. Pretty much every single team is getting debuted, and that is not released yet. That will be released, I believe, on Friday. I'm pretty sure it's probably released already by the time you guys are seeing this video. But what I'm trying to say is, if you watch their Twitter page, they're posting all their content on there, and you can get a gauge for what's about to come out. Okay, so next for investments, a very important thing to know. I'm gonna go ahead and put this graphic on the screen here, and I want you guys to go ahead and screenshot this. So what this is pretty much every quick sell value for every overall right now. Make sure that you are looking at the right hand side for MLB The Show 22, not 21. This is going to give you an idea of when to buy things. When it comes to investing, you need to know when to buy and when to sell. This graph is going to help you out a lot. So I will go over an example here. The face of the franchise cards that you see right here. A lot of these are being sold pretty well above quick sell value, but some of them are pretty close. When I invested in these, a lot of these were 8,000 stubs, right around that range. 8,000 stubs is the quick sell value for a 90 overall. Now, if we go down to 89 overalls, which will be over here on the next page, 89 overalls, our quick sell value is at 7,000. So any card that you see that is at 7,000 is a good investment for an 89 overall. We go over to 88s. 88s are at 5,500. So this Odor right here, his quick sell value is 5,500 for an 88 overall. And as you can see here, the sell now price is at 5,501. So if you one up that at 5,502, you are pretty much breaking even. Now, 2 stubs is not going to break me, but there's a lot of cards out there that you will be able to get at quick sell value. The reason why this is a really smart investment, it's a safe bet. If the card does not go up in value like you thought it would, you can just quick sell it and get your stubs right back. So make sure you guys are holding on to that photo that I showed you. That way it's really easy for you guys when you're investing in cards. You can use the app, you can buy cards on here and just have your phone up looking at those quick sell values, and over time you'll probably memorize them and investing will become very easy for you. When it comes to knowing when to invest, that's a tough subject. For me, what I like to do for investing, I like to invest in cards when content is dry. For whatever reason in MLB The Show, there's always times when content is really dry. Right now, content is going crazy. So what does that mean? That means cards, prices, and everything are going to go up. That means right now it's a seller's market. So when you want to buy is when content is really dry. There's really nothing crazy being released. When the holiday program, the Holidays of Friends or whatever program was out, content was really dry. And when that happens, prices for cards drop. And that's when you want to hop into the marketplace and pull up that graphic that I showed you and check to see if there's any cards out there that are at quick sell value. I try to stay away from live series cards. I like to jump into the, the special types of cards, the breakout series, all-star series, all that good stuff. I like to take a look at those. If you can get any of those cards at quick sell value, buy it if you can. So right now you see I've got 6,800 stubs, right? We'll go ahead and take a look at the investment that I made. So for you guys, the big collection's already out, but this is 2 days. I'm recording this 2 days before, and I'm locked and loaded. I'm ready to go. I've made investments in Face of the Franchise cards. So when I bought these were all right around quick sell value. So they were at right around 8,000 stubs, right? And look how many I've bought. So I've got 4, I've got 7, 10, 13, 14, 15, let's see, 17, 20, 22, 26, 29. I've got 29 total cards that I've invested in. And this came out to around, I don't know, it was around like 250K worth of stubs. And when I go to sell these, there's no way I can lose. If the prices of these don't shoot up for the collections, which I do think they will, but if for whatever reason they don't, I can just quick sell all these and get my stubs right back and go to the next investment that I want to make. So that is a huge reason why, if you're going to invest in cards, make sure that you're buying at quick sell value. Do not buy over quick sell value. Now, if it's 10 to 15 stubs, 100 stubs, something like that, so be it. Not a big deal. I'm fine with losing 100 stubs. If I think something's coming out, I'm not willing to lose 100 stubs over it. I'm still going to invest. So make sure it's at least close to that quick sell value. Another smart thing to do when it comes to investing, don't collect cards right away. I know a lot of people right off the rip, if there's one card in here that you can get for, you can redeem one card here and get a ball as a habit pack. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Collect the players that you can't sell though. For a good example here, I'm going to collect this Grady Sizemore when the big collection drops, and I've obviously already collected this Ray Durham. The Carlos Carrasco and the Steve Cishek, I'm not going to collect those yet because I want to see if it's worth it. I want to see if collecting these cards is worth the cards that's going to be coming out. Don't be collecting nothing until they drop the content, because you might not like the card. And obviously these cards are going to shoot up in price. So I'm going to check the prices of these before I collect them. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for investing. I try to stay away from investments in live series cards because I don't really watch a lot of baseball, to be honest with you. I do from time to time, but I'm very, very busy and I don't have time to just sit there and watch baseball games. I try to stay up to date with stats and everything and see how players are doing. But if you guys are opposite of me and you watch a lot of baseball, you could be capitalizing on that. So investing in live series cards, I'm not saying it's a bad move. If you watch baseball and you know who's doing well and you know who's doing bad, by all means, go ahead and make those investments. For that, what I recommend doing is just going on like MLB.com or something like that. If you don't watch baseball, go on MLB.com and see who's doing good and see who's doing bad. But yeah, guys, that's just me. I don't really invest in live series cards, so I'm not going to really expand on that very much. But all I can say is just, if you want to invest and try to capitalize on, you know, roster updates and stuff like that, make sure you're checking stats, see how players are doing, and, you know, go on MLB.com and see how everybody is doing and invest in those players. And when the roster update comes, hopefully you make some stubs. I like to stay away from that because it's hard to predict. There's so many times, like, you know, Manny Machado, when he was sitting at like an 88 overall, everybody thought for sure he's going to get a 90. And I feel like a lot of people lost out on that because he only got an upgrade to an 89. I just don't like to risk like that. I don't like to make risks in this game. I like to play it safe and I like to only invest in cards at quick sell value. So I know I'm not going to lose stubs. So I hope these tips helped you guys out. And let me know who you guys are going to be investing in the future. Let me know if you guys invest more so in the special cards like breakouts and legends and flashbacks and stuff like that, or if you guys capitalize more on live series. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel. You guys are awesome. I'm out of here. Peace.